Welcome to the Acid Drop Podcast, where, as you know, ACID stands for Armenians Cosplaying in December. I'm Landon, and the Mexican across the county is Ruben.
Howdy, my name is Ruben. I am Mexican. And also across the county.
Well, shut the fuck up, Ruben. We got a top 10 list to do. What are we doing it on?
Today, we're doing all the top 10 entrance themes, okay?
You sound so excited for this.
I am extremely excited to list down a bunch of songs that we can't play in the video because copyright.
I mean, I was already singing one of them when it started, so we're good.
It's fine. Your voice isn't that beautiful. It's okay.
I know.
All right, so should we do honorable mentions first, or?
I think we should do that before we get to number one.
All right, so in the number 10 spot, we have the original theme of the mayor of Knoxville County, Kane, Slow Chemical. It's fucking dope. Yes.
Even though he took his mask off and sucked dick, he had the amazing theme, and it was great.
And then they changed it up. And
Finger 11 stopped being a one-hit wonder.
Have you listened to it all the way? It's literally a banger. He starts yelling at the end, and it's great.
Oh, speaking of yelling, Batista. Number 9 is "I Walk Alone" by Jim Johnston, and it's on my rock playlist on Spotify.
It is mine too. Good. It's every once in a while it comes on, and I'm just like, hell yeah, just leave it. I walk for miles.
8-year-old me is giddy right now.
Bro, I liked Batista because he was also brown, and I was like, hey, he's a brown guy.
He's from DC.
Yeah, but he's half Filipino. It works out. It's fine.
I don't think it's how that works, but okay.
We're colonized by the same people. It's good.
Sure, okay. You're from... I'm not even going to bring that up. Okay. Number 8, we have "Cult of Personality" from CM Punk, his second theme in the WWE, which he debuted after leaving the company for exactly 1 month because creative was lazy. This is, once again, just a good song. It kind of matches CM Punk. You know, he's a great talker and shit. Personality.
Yes.
And mind you'll never guess what number 7 is.
Wait, mind you, we didn't start liking CM Punk until we actually became wrestling nerds because we both hated him because he fucking made Jeff Hardy leave.
In kayfabe, he's the reason Jeff Hardy got fired. I hated him for years.
Yep, until I realized what the fuck he did.
But speaking of CM Punk, number 7, "This Fire" by Killswitch Engage, also CM Punk.
Fucking amazing.
Killswitch Engage, and that album is amazing. So that song will forever be part of my childhood. And in fact, CM Punk came out to it. Long hair CM Punk when he was actually, I liked him and was part of ECW. That was the shit.
Dude, it's just fucking insane. Another reason why I am very into rock. Because WWE had bangers like this and just yelling, and it was fucking great. ECW. I saw it on SmackDown though, so.
I mean, that using Killswitch Engage for CM Punk, that's like a one of a kind thing. Also, number 6, one of a kind, RVD's theme.
You know,
because even though he's done shoot interviews where he said, "Yeah, one of a kind fucking sucked. I want to come out to Pantera."
Has he actually? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because he came out to Walk, huh?
Yeah, he came out to Walk by Pantera because that was like him and Sabu's thing. And WWE said that, hey, we'll buy the rights to it. But no, they didn't. They don't buy rights to anything. They don't buy rights to the songs they already had the rights to.
Very true. They bought Metallica rights for one night. When Taker and AJ Styles had the match, they bought I think Moth Into the Flame for one night, and then they fucking taped it over or whatever.
We'll talk about buying Metallica songs a little bit later on this list.
Okay. Another great part of RVD was when he would do his Rollin' Thunder. Speaking of Rollin' Thunder, let's roll right into the number 5 spot. Rollin' Taker's theme. Now this
Keep
is by
rolling. What? Keep rolling.
one of Landon's favorite bands of all time. So I'll just let him
Limp
talk about
Bizkit,
it.
just the greatest guitarist of all time, the single best rapper to ever live.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does the gains.
bitch, man. Yeah, single greatest rapper to ever live. Self-conscious lyrics and just great music in general, and constantly putting out bangers. Limp Bizkit and Biker Taker, that's the best combo of all time.
Yeah, pretty fucking badass seeing just Taker come out a bike.
And WrestleMania 19 happened, and then they did the song live, and they got in the ring, which I don't think they were supposed to do.
Did they actually? I haven't watched it.
Yeah. Fred Durst and two bitches got in the ring.
Oh, bitches.
Yeah. Pimpin' hoes worldwide. But
speaking about pimping hoes worldwide,
that has nothing to do with this.
Exactly. Except that it's rated R, and our number 4 spot goes to the rated R superstar Edge with Metalingus because it's fucking dope. I remember the intro. You know,
Metalingus
you just see
was my ringtone for like 2 years.
It was too. Dude, it was fucking dope. The smoke and then the headbang at the fucking beginning that Edge would do. You think that hurt his neck too? You think that added to the neck problems?
Dude, if you're gonna headbang, you have to have a strong neck. That's what's known. But the Japanese love fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the Japanese are fucking dope, huh? These New Japan guys. I'm so glad we were on the same fucking wavelength right there.
Yeah.
Still, dude, okay, so
that's
last year
the Burning Hammer, they've been too busy headbanging.
Yeah. Listen, last year when Edge came back, when we were watching Royal Rumble on Discord, okay, everyone collectively yelled, holy shit, whenever we heard the dun 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 dun, or you think you know me. When we heard you think you know me, we fucking lost our shit. And then the cameraman fucked up.
Picture of all time on my phone from just perfect timing of that.
We'll probably flash it right now.
Yeah,
but we fucking lost our shit. The cameraman was fucking stupid and didn't get the spear. You know, WWE known for their amazing editing somehow missed the spear.
Our editing's better than that, and we don't do it.
Yeah, we didn't even do it for the last episode, which is actually up, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I guess we'll draw the line there.
Don't even try to do that one. Okay. Number 3, Evolution.
We'll evolve into the next one.
Fuck off. Line in the Sand by Motorhead, because Evolution, even though they got a little annoying towards the end, was a dope staple and a dope song.
The even though Horsemen,
Remy could not sing it live, it was still really cool.
Evolution
is a mystery.
How exactly was Triple H and him friends? Because I know that's how everything happened.
He did an interview about this on I think it was Loudwire. I watched
I know that.
So they're doing a new theme for me, and they said, "So what do you want?" I said, "I want something that sounds like Motorhead." And I went, "You want Motorhead?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want Motorhead." And he went in to do vocals with them, and he's like, "Yeah, you're cool." And it was like, whatever the fuck Remy says, and they became friends, and then Remy died.
Whatever the fuck Remy says. Oh god, yeah, it's fucking Line in the Sand is
Speaking
amazing.
of sand,
and entering it.
Number 2, Sandman, ECW, Enter Sandman, Exit Light, Enter Night. It's a good song, and Sandman coming out to it worked so well, because we recently saw a video from ECW One Night Stand 05 where they did not dub over the audio with Sandman's WWE theme. Dude, it is insane. The entire crowd is singing Enter Sandman and are going fucking ballistic.
Dude, he's standing on like the top, because they're in the ECW arena. We all know what that looks like. He's standing on the top balcony, holding his fucking, what was it called? Cane or whatever. Fuck it.
Sycamore cane.
And Sycamore cane. And one of the fans starts fucking beating himself with it. And also, Sandman is chugging beer like he always does. Spits all over the place. Goes down to the second level. waterfalls of shit to a fan in the crowd
like 10 feet
below
below him.
him, and he's just guzzling that shit. Oh, it keeps going, and then he goes up by the corner and he spits on Bubba Ray.
All while the crowd is screaming the lyrics to Enter Sandman.
And fucking insane. He could barely move.
Oh, it was, dude. I was hard after watching it.
Probably smelled like sweat and milk.
God, I'm harder now. Why milk?
Because every like sweaty little PC gamer who doesn't take a shower always smells like milk.
How do you know this?
People who don't take showers smell like milk.
How long has it been since you took a shower?
I took one before we started recording this. Okay.
All right.
So,
well, before we get to number one, we'll do some honorable mentions. They're good songs, but they weren't good enough to make it into our top 10, or they're just legendary in their own right. Like this one right here, Ric Flair. Like, everybody knows that song. Everybody respects it. It's not my thing, but I respect it, and it's great because Ric Flair is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. But also on the honorable mentions list is the man who retired Ric Flair, but not really because TNA is a thing. Oh, Jonathan Michaels. And the woman getting her cheeks fucking clapped at the beginning of his song.
Yeah, we, at the fucking ripe age of 5 years old, he had me singing, I'm such a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm just a boy toy.
Oh, he's not your boy toy.
Oh, yeah, not your boy toy. Yeah. Also, remember, Vince sang this song once. That's and fucking
Kurt Angle.
Oh, yeah, Kurt Angle. I'm such a sexy Kurt.
Sexy Kurt. I'll make your ankle hurt.
Ankle hurt. That was fucking great, too. God, his ankle was hurting. That's why he was on painkillers. Anyway, speaking about killers, if you step in front of this man in general, and he's not in the right mood, he will tear anyone apart. Mr. Brock Lesnar.
Number 69 on the Minnesota Vikings.
God, he's fucking Brock man Lesnar. Beast. Jesus. Fucking legendary in its own right.
It is just an instrumental, and it still gets me so fucking hyped.
Honestly, even though, Squash, Suplex City, Brock Lesnar, if I hear that in person, I'd probably still go ape shit. It doesn't fucking matter.
Speaking of going ape shit, Vampiro set Sting on fire and threw him off a fucking balcony. That's why he's also on the honorable mentions list, because he had a pretty decent theme in WCW. Just that basic ass royalty free instrumental. Like, for being something that he didn't pay for, it's pretty good.
It's not pay for a lot of stuff, huh?
I mean, new to ECW, but they still use it. That's what I was going to say, man, on here.
Yep.
But silence, no more words, because number one is No More Words by Jeff Hardy, because our idol and such a big part of our childhood.
God, he's the reason I painted my nails and grew my hair long a few times. If that man told me to fucking do anything, I'd probably do it.
I mean, if he says jump off the bridge, I'd
fucking swanton my ass off that shit.
I'm crouton bombing that river.
Dude, no, I'd fucking poetry in motion that shit. That'd be great. Soaring through the sky to my death. I wonder if he still has the plug. It'll kill the pain.
You mean the fan that's in painkillers? Yeah.
No, but seriously, I think I remember playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 on my PSP. And I think it would just let Jeff Hardy's theme play out because I liked it so much. And I thought it was just cool. He would launch himself in the corner, do a little Flappy Bird shit. Dude.
Flappy Bird.
Yeah, remember you'd get in the corner, second turnbuckle.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but that's not really a good,
He's flapping like a bird and doing shit. It's perfect. It's a perfect description of a perfect song. Oh, yeah. Fucking drugged out. We didn't know he was drugged out till way later, but he's still our idol.
I mean, when this song was going on, I didn't know what drugs were. I just thought my dad was a weird person, but no, drugs are a thing.
Drugs are real. Drugs are bad. Okay.
That's why I haven't seen my dad in months. So next topic, though.
It's
We're actually
time.
doing in order this time because we're gonna do Wrestler of the Week.
Wrestler of the week. I was waiting for you
I'm
to
gonna
stop
kill
me, you
myself
fucking
now.
bitch.
Okay,
Oh,
Wrestler of the
Jesus, I
Week.
can't breathe. I'll just let you talk.
Sickles Nicholas Mondo, recently inducted into the Deathmatch Hall of Fame. This is my fucking guy. Like, when it comes to the list of my favorite wrestlers, it goes Jeff Hardy, Hayabusa, Nick Mondo. He's right there. He's tied with, like, Christian Cage. Even though he only wrestled for, like, 4 years because John Zand killed him, which we talked about last episode, and probably the episode before that, but who cares? It's Nick Mondo. Shut up, I'll kill you. He did the Psycho Driver, but he called it something else. He did the Assault Driver, but called it something else. He did the he put you on top rope and just flung you down by your hands onto whatever was in front of him, whether it be like light tubes, fire, the ground. He did it off a truck to a dude through tables that he clearly missed.
It's
He wore
insane.
the 3-count baggy pants. He he's gonna retire, but then he got injured for real, so he had to retire until like 2009 when he came back for like a match. But Sickles Nicholas Mondo is the dude. He has a movie called The Trade. I still haven't watched it yet because I can't find it for free. Because even though I like him, I'm not gonna give him money to watch his movie.
An asshole.
So, what do you know about Nick Mondo, Ruben?
He's fucking insane, dog. I will not willingly go through so much wire and tube lights and all that shit.
You're telling me you wouldn't take a weed whacker to the stomach?
I will not fucking take a weed whacker to a stomach. Beaners are made to stand behind a weed whacker and use it to make a living, not the other way around.
How are you holding them back?
No, we have evolved to use the weed whacker to make money, not for the weed whacker to use us to make money.
I mean, you're still making the money. It's just on the other end.
Yes, but exactly, other way around.
But so, congrats to Nick Mondo on making the Deathmatch Hall of Fame. It's cool that GCW put him in there, even though he retired 10 years before GCW was a thing. So, shouts out to them.
Comeback match with Nick Cage.
I mean, what the fuck? Nick Mondo was the winner of the first ever match we ever reviewed. So, pretty big deal to me. Death matches will always be important to me, and Nick Mondo is like the main reason why. So, yeah, Nick Mondo's fucking dope. If you don't know who he is, go watch every match he's ever done.
Or watch our first episode of the Acid Drop podcast,
where we legally put the entire match in the video. Go ahead, watch it right now. Don't report it, or we'll find you.
We need to upload that clip to Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
I need to start doing that.
Okay, but that we're talking about. So we before this episode, we decided, you know what? Let's watch a match and we'll talk about our favorite spots from it. We decided, you know what? This morning, my mom woke me up and said, "Hey, what time do you go to work?" And in my sleep-deprived brain, I said 2004. Now, I don't know what y'all know about times, but that is not one of them. That is a year from 17 years ago. And I thought it made perfect sense. So I took that as a sign that 2004 would be the year of the match we review. And we decided to do the June 23rd, 2004 TNA weekly pay-per-view. Why? Because the main event was AJ Styles versus a mystery opponent because Kid Cash got injured for the X Division title. Ruben, would you like to tell them who this mystery man was?
Mr. Straight from Raleigh, North Carolina, Mr. Jeffrey Nero Hardy, also known as Meth Hardy, our idol.
My guest wife from Raleigh, he was so high, he forgot Mr. Cameron. Because this guy was on a different planet.
Dude, he was walking into there and you could just tell he was like a little woozy. And then when he got into the ring, it looked like he never figured out that TNA had 6-sided ring. because
he was counting them.
He was fucking counting them, and then he got it up on like 4 of the turnbuckles, and then he was like, "Wait a second, I shouldn't keep doing this." He kept going on each one of them, and I guess he got tired or something.
And AJ tried to do it to kind of take the heat off him, but he was very high during this entire match.
But also, the TNA crowd was fucking going ape shit, both for Hardy at first, and then the fucking dive hards, whatever the fuck they're called, hardcore fans. Yes, the TNAites. They were going insane for AJ because they were like, "Oh, look, a WWE guy. Haha, fuck you. Here's Mr. Impact." The phenomenal one who's had the same nickname since 2004, probably even 2003.
2002. He was in the first episode of TNA. That's what you called him.
True. The phenomenal. Some guy had a really stupidly written sign.
It said, like, the phenomenal, but the was at the very top of the sign. There was like a foot of space, and it said phenomenal at the bottom of it.
Yeah, but phenomenal was like really squished together because he didn't realize how long the word was.
Like, I think he was supposed to draw like a picture of AJ in between it, but he ran out of time before the show, so he just took the words or something like that.
True.
It was really bad.
Now, mind you, this was a pretty short match due to an interference.
But we'll get to that.
There was a few good spots. For some reason, Jeff Hardy was actually being somewhat technical.
Yeah, they started off with a headlock takedown into a leg lock, and then redid the spot, but with the roles reversed, and Jeff Hardy did a kip up from his head.
Yes. And I don't remember how far down the line this is, but he did his little stomach leg drop thing, or reversed it, so it could be a pin. If you kind of get that thing going in your head. I'll probably put in screenshots.
I mean, people have seen it before. I mean, it's Jeff Hardy. Everybody knows what he does.
They went to the outside a few times, I think.
Jeff Hardy did a baseball slide, and but didn't go all the way out, so he just jumped over the top rope.
And then there was a phenomenal forearm at some point, and AJ looked like he got hella air, and he just went. It he got a good impact from it.
They no-sold the phenomenal forearm because it wasn't a finisher yet. And, they put him on the top rope like he was going for the backdrop off top rope, but Hardy elbowed him off and did the whisper in the wind.
But AJ's head was taken off.
He kicked him square in the top of the head.
Yeah, his head was just taken off by the whisper in the wind.
Yeah.
And then what else was in?
That was close to the end of the match because then Kid Cash and a young Lance Archer known as Lance Rock and with a tramp stamp comes out and beats up AJ Styles.
Yep, and then Hardy gets a chair, and then Hardy hits Lance. No, he hits Kid Cash.
He hits Kid Cash square in the face.
Yep, you could hear the clunk.
He did not make sense at all.
Yeah, and then Lance did the typical big guy choke slam small guy, but then AJ out of nowhere hits him with a chair in the back. Was that the end of that?
And then they look at each other and
sets up tag match.
Does his little hand signal and goes, "Hey, look, my hand's a gun." And he goes, "Get the fuck out of here, you're high."
And they set up a tag match for the next week, I think.
Which I believe was Hardy, Styles, and Ron Killings versus Kid Cash, Lance Archer, and Monty Brown, which sounds amazing.
The truth shall set you free.
So, something I noticed about this match, Jeff Hardy is insanely skinny, but I guess that's what meth does to you.
Yeah, that's another thing we noticed. He also was pretty clean in the tattoo sense.
Tattoo-wise.
He just had a
single... he was not clean.
He had a single forearm tattoo that kind of looked like it was someone's name. Like the generic big old name. So I think he eventually got that covered up with the roots and stuff. But yeah, he had no neck tattoo. He had a dog collar too at the very beginning of the match.
Yeah, he had a choke on. And AJ slapped him and it flew off his neck.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty clean. Another thing we noticed is he did the two-tone long sleeve shirt thing here. And then he goes back to WWE and does the wife beater and arm sleeve thing. When he goes back to TNA, he does the two-tone thing, and then he's back to two-tone. Which I thought was cool. I never noticed that. I didn't know he used that early.
Like I like the two-tone thing, but because he won the title, like the WWE title, with the wife beater arm sleeve thing, that will always be my favorite Jeff Hardy look.
That's why I love wife beaters. I think
with the face paint and the green belt, that is the look.
Oh hell yeah! His neon belts, I remember that.
Yeah, that whole.
Mind you, this run was only a year, so like you think he'd stick
it was like
with
a
something.
year and like 2 or 3 months.
You think he'd stick with like a gimmick or a look, but no, he just used it in TNA for that year.
Yeah.
Back to WWE for like 4 years, and then boom, back into Asylum.
And then went, you know what? Let's have CM Punk get me out of here because I'm high all the time.
And that's the story.
Okay. So now it's time for everybody's favorite segment, and by everybody I mean mine, where we talk about our gimmicks for our indie wrestling fed, Acid Drop Wrestling.
I think
Would you like to go first, Ruben?
I thought about something, but I think you're about to touch on it. How we shoot fight.
Oh no, you can talk about that one.
Okay,
I have an idea.
So we talked about this one day. I think we were watching some wrestling. I think
we're watching AEW.
Yeah, we were watching AEW. We just got off topic. We were talking about spots, and we figured Landon's gonna want to do a lot of death matches. So, in order to combat this and give myself a chance of not having to take all the bumps, we're going to shoot fight right before every high spot. And it doesn't matter if I'm no-selling his finisher, but as soon as we give each other a look, and we're about to fall off a balcony or something through like barbed wire, fucking light tubes, all this shit, we're just gonna stand up and beat the hell out of each other. Whoever the fuck falls off is going through the fucking stuff. So we're just going to fucking beat the ever living shit out of each other and fucking pray to God I can beat up Landon. Or we both just fucking fall off and miss the table like Devon.
We just New Jack shit.
New Jack the shit, yeah. Essentially, we were watching ECW, like greatest.
Oh yeah, it was December to December 2006 because we were talking about how bad it was and how giant Ariel's ass was.
No, no, we were watching the top 50 list.
Oh yeah, we did that.
And then New Jack and Spike Dudley both jumped off the balcony, and we said, "Hey, New Jack missed. New Jack's known for trying to kill people, so we're just gonna shoot fight right before every high spot, no matter what the fuck it is, no matter how much no selling we have to do." Speaking of New Jack, R.I.P.
Yeah, he died like 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Which by the time this comes out, would probably be like last year, but who cares?
Yeah, R.I.P.
But okay, so that was pretty good. Now, over the past 3 days at work, me and my buddy Yahir, who is also Hispanic, I've been teaching him the way of the death match, and he's finally starting to get it. But we've been brainstorming ideas. I take his idea and make it better by setting something on fire or making it or electrifying it. But I think I finally came up with my greatest idea. I tweeted about this earlier, but I didn't go really into depth. The flaming thumbtacks deathmatch.
Oh, yes,
the Moose and Kenny. But let me give you a vision. This is not a normal match. This is a cinematic match only, unless you're like in GC, unless like you're in XPW or something where no one gives a shit. But this is so. I'm thinking like you're in like a field somewhere, and there's just a circular moat just all around you. It's just a moat, and it's filled to the brim with thumbtacks, and someone like pumped that thing full of like lighter fluid or something and threw a match in. So it is just a hellfire and brimstone of thumbtacks. And they do impact spots on it, like they're probably like a muscle buster or a pile driver, just like things that look like they would hurt when doing them in a field. And the winner is declared when you throw your opponent into the moat of flaming thumbtacks. Now, can we do a cinematic match? No. Do we have the funds to build a moat? No. That's why we're going to do the regular version, which is a kiddie pool that we cover in Vaseline so it doesn't catch on fire, and just like a bag of thumbtacks and like, I don't know, a campfire inside it, and the loser gets thrown into that or something. But that's my gimmick. for the week. All right. Well, that's the end of the episode. Ruben, do your thing.
The entire time I've been trying to fix my glasses, and I once again lost a tiny little screw, so I'm gonna be fucked for the next week. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go follow our Twitter. Follow our Instagram. We have it set up, but the homie with the account is stupid and promotes his own self on our accounts.
So don't follow that. If you see us on Instagram, it's not us. Fuck them.
It's supposed to be a meme page, but homie
forgot the password.
Forgot the password a second after making the account. So, kind of harsh. Anyways, follow us. Next episode might be a beach episode. We're going to do it. We're going to Fight for the Fallen, right?
Yeah, Fight for the Fallen, yeah.
In Charlotte, North Kakalaki. So we're planning to shooting a vlog and bringing a poster. So look out for us. And
for the three people that listen to this podcast, yes, there.
Landon's mom.
Landon's mom does not know this exists.
6 and 4. Go follow us. See us. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Boy.
Time to kick Greg.